Okay, here we go. Let's start all together in Tadasana. Nice long spine, core is working. Hands can be to the heart, or you can have your thumb and your index finger connected to your sides, or wherever you like. We're going to take 5 breaths in, 5 breaths out. Really fill those lungs with all that good energy. And as you inhale, think about really elongating the spine from the tailbone all the way through the crown. And of course, exhale, relax the shoulders down. Your core is working. So let's start together. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your own. Really lengthen that spine. And relax the shoulders when you exhale. Two more big breaths. Opening the eyes, hands to the side. We'll do a few cleansing breaths just to get started. Make sure you're open along the collarbone. Core is working, glutes are working. Big inhale up and out through the mouth. Inhale up and out through the mouth. Inhale up and out. Inhale up and out. Last time, inhale up and out. Very good. Rolling down, gently bend the knees, let the head be heavy. Really relax over the head, over the feet. You can bend and stretch out when you're ready, gently. Waking up the hamstrings, one at a time if you like. Keep your breath nice and even. This time sink even deeper into your bend. Let your head really relax forward. Hold on to the backs of your ankle and really push your shoulders back and try and lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. So you're really lengthening out there, long back here. Your gaze is just in between your 2 feet, about 6 inches away, so your head is in line with the spine. Breathe. Push those shoulders back. Elongate that spine. Release the hands and straighten the legs slowly. If you're not there yet, it's okay. Bend and stretch. One more time. Hold on to the backs of your ankles. Lengthen that spine. Use your core here. Push those shoulders back. Breathe evenly. Come back to our long, relaxed position hanging over your feet. Walk your hands a little bit to the right. If you're still bending your knees, that's okay. You feel what the stretch on the side of the body. Let your head be heavy here. Back to center. Walk your hands all the way to the other side. You won't go very far. We're just warming up here. Back to the center. Bend the knees again very deeply, as you are comfortable. Hold on to the backs of your ankles and elongate that spine, nice and long. Use your core here. Tailbone is trying to push down towards the mat. Shoulders are pushing back. And over into full forward fold. If your knees are still bent, it's okay. Waking up the hamstrings gently. You can move your head side to side if your neck is a little bit stiff. Bending the knees this time, going into half forward fold. Hands can be ahead, behind, on your back, wherever it's comfortable, on your thighs. Tuck your elbows, but we want that nice long spine again. Your core is working here. Tailbone is pushing down towards the mat. Shoulders are pushing back, core is working. Nice flat back, head in line with the spine. Breathe. Back to full forward fold. Should feel a little easier now. And on your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, from bent or straight knees. Last thing to come up is the head, and then a big inhale up to Samasthiti. Very good. Okay, let's see our balance today. So before we start, check how grounded you are. Feet beneath the hips, shoulders above the hips. So we nice vertical alignment. Let's place our hands on our hips. Let's go onto our toes of our right foot. Use your core here. Glute is working. To the toes. Lift that foot up. Find your focus. Hold it. If you wish to extend, you may extend. Breathe. Take it through very slowly to the back. Keep those hips squared. Breathe. And take it into tree pose, wherever you are today. Take your hands where they feel right. Can be to heart center, can be out. You can be holding on for dear life to your wall. Whatever it is today, be mindful and respectful of where your body is today. Breathe. Keep your focus. If you want to change your arms, if you have good balance, feel free. Some days are easier than others. Two more big breaths. Before you take your foot down, open the arms wherever you are. Take that right knee to your chest. Try and keep your balance. And now hold on to right hand to right foot, giving yourself a nice big stretch of the quad. And when you're ready, shake that leg out. And the other. Finding your alignment before we start. Onto our left toes this time. Find your focus. Use your core. And find your balance, lifting the foot off the floor. Hands can be wherever they are comfortable. Whatever feels right today. Extend that left leg if you want. Keep those hips, keep those hips absolutely square. Take it slowly to the back. Keeping those hips square. Breathing evenly. And when you're ready, bring it into tree pose, wherever you are today. Keep your focus. Keep your breath even. And if you fall off, it's all okay. One side may be easier than the other. Slowly release that foot and lift it up, the knee up. Here, really the key is the long spine, pushing the shoulders back, core is working, and of course keeping your gaze and breath consistent. And now hold the foot. Well, this side is really my off side today. Give that big quad a nice stretch. When you're ready, release it. Shake out both legs. Okay. I want to show you this, really opening up the spine a little bit. So from Tadasana, mountain pose, mountain pose. Nice, strong stance, grounding down. We're going to open our arms and turn them, the palms away to the back. And from here, we're going to really lift up all the way, making a little back bend in the body, pushing the hips forward. And then exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Push those hips forward and exhale. Inhale and exhale. This time, as we look up, got that little, the hips pushing forward, shoulders are away from the ears. As you exhale, bring your chin to your chest. So we're working the neck as well. So inhale Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Hands down, rolling down one last time. If you can keep your legs straight now, great. If not, bend and stretch. Try bending one knee only at a time. If you like. It also wakes up the hips gently. Bending deep, really deep here. Hold on to the backs of your ankles. Really pushing those shoulders back. Use your core. Head in line with the spine. You should have a nice flat back here. Lengthen from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Breathe. Straighten the legs, let the head and arms go. Nice deep breathing here. To half forward fold, you can hang on to your shins, pushing your shoulders back. Head in line with your spine. Elongate the spine here. Use your core. Back to full forward fold. This time, if you can place your hands beneath your toes, you can bend your knees if you want, but again, this is a deeper stretch for the hamstrings. Nice deep breathing here. Release your hands if they're under your feet. Hold on to the backs of your ankles, keeping your legs straight, and try and bring your nose to your knee. Also a really good stretch for the hamstrings. And roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Big inhale up to Samasthiti. Very nice. Okay. So again, if you're using a chair, just keep going until you can modify however you want. From here, we come to the top of our mat, and let's take a big step back. We want our hips facing forward. Find your alignment. It's, for a more solid foundation, you can take your front leg, your back leg further out, but try and get those hips facing forward. So this is sort of a warm-up to Warrior One and various other things, other asanas we're going to work on today. But let's find our stance first. Wherever you are, tailbone is pushing down towards the mat. The crown of the head is pushing up to the ceiling. You've got that nice vertical line. Hips are facing forward. Your back leg can be at whatever angle feels right, so long as you have your hips facing forward. Your front foot is in line with your hip. Bend into that knee. Keep that back leg nice and strong and long. Do not roll on the back foot. Keep it nice and firm. Keep those hips square. Open up the arms wide. Make sure that back foot is not rolling. So really push the energy to the back of that back foot. Keep that hip forward. If you can bend a little deeper into the front without compromising the back foot, please do. Take your hands high. Keep those hips facing forward. Breathe nice and deep. Watch your shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. As you are warming up, you may need to alter your front foot so you can go deeper into the bend. But keep those hips square. From here, windmill the hands all the way down to either side of your left foot and place your right knee on the floor, release your toes. I'm going to do it this way. So your left foot is in front, hips are still square, nice long spine, use your core here, shoulders back, hands up. Don't let that right hip move backwards. Keep it in check. Keep it even with the left. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathing evenly here. Windmill the hands down. Move that left foot out to where it's comfortable. I'll do it this way. So your back foot is in line with your knee. Your right, wherever you are, you may be here, you may be here. Find what's comfortable for you today. Your hips, again, are straight ahead. And we're going to really open up those hip joints and the groin here. So bend into it. Breathe into it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that spine nice and vertical. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Let's stay there a moment. You can even put your fingertips on the ground. Push a little deeper. Feel that wonderful stretch in the thigh. Try and lengthen the spine here. If your hands are down, push the shoulders back. Use your core. And come back to center. Let's change sides. So right foot is going to open up. Your back left foot is in line with your left knee. Hips are square. I like to put my hand on my thigh, but you can put it wherever you like. Bending into it, exhale. Back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time let's stay down there. Exhale. Turning the hips a little bit. On your fingertips, really pushing down, feeling that groin opening up. Push the shoulders back here. Lengthen the spine. Back to center. And this time, keep your fingers on the ground. Let's take this into pigeon. So move that right foot over, and before we go down, let's find that position. Hips are even again, facing forward. Back leg is strong, nice and engaged. You can curl your toes for a deeper stretch. Before we go down, really lengthen the arms, push your heart forward, push back on the heel if your toes are curled. Breathe, hips up even here. And now if you want, slowly come down all the way. You can put your hands as a pillow if you like, or you can extend them out. Keep that back leg engaged. Pushing your shoulders away from your ears. Really reaching for your fingertips. Breathing nice and even. On your next inhale, walk your hands back to just beneath your shoulders. Push up one more time. Check your hips are even. And now extend your right leg to work into plank. Finding the length in the spine. Pushing back on the heels. Strong arms. Use your core here, your glutes. Breathing evenly. From here, push with your toes just a little bit forward. With control, slowly down halfway, and now push back up and back onto your toes. One more time, pushing with your toes, a little bit forward, a few inches, keep those elbows tucked, halfway down, pushing back up and back to your toes. Not easy. Bend the knees, release the toes, come into Balasana, take a break, get your breathing back under control. On your next inhale, come to all fours. I want to try something a little bit different, which is good for the wrists today. I want you to place your fingers towards your body. So, and find what's comfortable for you today. Feel that stretch in the inner arms. And I'll try and sit back a little bit on your heels for a deeper stretch. You may not go very far, but that's really a good stretch for the wrists. Come back to center. One more time, let's try that. You may go just an inch, and that's okay. Back to center. Okay, sit back on your heels, shake out those wrists. That's a lot of stress on the wrists, but it's really good to get the blood flowing and strengthening the wrists. So we go back to tabletop. From here, let's find our alignment. Nice long spine. We'll do a few cat-cows. Inhale up. Push the chest forward. Exhale down, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Back to tabletop. Extend this time. I believe it is the right leg. I think, oh, where were we? Pigeon. I'm sorry, I always get so confused. Right leg back into plank. Finding plank again. Nice and strong. Long, long spine. Don't let your body sink. And don't let it come too high. Nice and flat. Lift the hips. Use your core. Breathing. Pushing back on those heels. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Few inches forward, pushing forward. Halfway down. Pushing back up. And back onto your toes. Catch your breath. So this is a hard thing to do, but if you're thinking, it's going to make it much harder. So try and get that length in your spine. So pushing forward on your toes, down halfway, lifting it back up and back to your toes. Bend the knees. Take a child's pose. Finding your breath. Coming back to tabletop. I believe we had our left leg in front for pigeon. So let's go back to extending that back leg. Bring it all the way. I'm sorry. Let's extend the left leg and then bring the right leg into pigeon. I'm sorry if I'm confused, but I am confused. So whichever side you didn't do, try to do. Forgive me. Really pushing forward your chest. I think it might have been the other leg in front. So usually your body can tell, you know, one side is a little bit more open because we've done it on the one side. So if it's the other side, forgive me, one confused woman today. Pushing your chest forward, stretching through the fingertips. Keep your hips even on both sides, shoulders away from the ears. For a deeper stretch, really curl the back toes. Try and get that length in the spine. Use your core. When you're ready, walk your hands up, pushing up. Make sure your hips are even. Chest is pushing forward, your back leg is engaged. And now just move on to your open hip and come into a very comfortable position. Both legs are bent. Find what's comfortable today. and just take your weight on your hands behind you. Lift up your right leg, if it's the one, whichever one is pushing back or away from the hip that you're sitting on. Face it up onto the foot. Now, use your core here, open your chest, and we're going to just rock that leg back and forth. Try not to move the other one. So don't slouch. Keep a long spine, push your shoulders back, use your core, and really let gravity pull it down and back up. So we really are working that hip. It should feel really good. But don't slouch. Nice long spine. Keep that open and let's roll to the other side. Your weight is on the back of your hands. And this front, the bent leg is very comfortable. Foot flat on the floor, long spine. Use your core here, so your pelvis is tilting upward. Shoulders are pushing back. And now let it go. One side may be easier than the other, and that's okay. Don't slouch. Keep your core working. So even though it's very relaxed, we're still working the rest of our body, but really lubricating that hip joint. Okay, so both legs in a wide stance. I'll do it sideways so you can see. Your feet are parallel here. You've got a nice long vertical spine. Elbows are tucked. We're going to really do cat-cow at this position. So hang on to the tops of your knees. Your feet are flat on the floor. Chin to chest. And now pushing up through the position. All the way pushing the shoulders back. And now exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold on to the bottoms of your feet if you can. Let your head be heavy. Feel the lower back really opening up. Feet are on the floor. Your shoulders are already on the inside of your knees. Little different than what we usually do. Push your shoulders back. Use your core. And try and get the crown of your head on the mat. You can't, but if you can, wow, good for you. Feel that lower back really opening up now. Keeping your head low, extend your right leg, keep the other one on the floor, holding onto the bottom of your foot or your shin or your ankle. Now try and reach over to the right knee, nose to knee. Do not let the left sit bone leave the floor, the back. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathing deeply into it with every exhale. Try and get a little closer to your knee. One more big breath here. And roll up, holding onto the foot or the shin. And now elongate out of your hip socket. Long, long spine here. Shoulders pushing back, core is working. Really, you're sort of hinging out of your hip sockets here. So weird position. Let's extend the other foot as well. So we're in a sort of small V, holding onto your ankles or your toes. Really lengthen that spine. We're in that nice diagonal. If you want to hold on with your thumb and your index finger, wrap them around your big toe. That's another mudra, another way of holding. Really lengthen that spine. Lengthen from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head. Nice long diagonal. You can move your hips here. Find what's comfortable. If you need to bend your knees, it's okay. I'm more interested in keeping the sit bones on the ground and a long spine and the shoulders back and the core working. Take your left hand, hold on to the bottom of your foot, and nose to knee, reaching over. Keep the right sit bone on the ground, shoulders away from the ears. So that left foot is, both feet are very flexed and engaged. Again, I want to find that long diagonal. However you do it, wherever you are, make sure the spine is the one working. And if you can straighten your legs, your hamstrings will be working too. So push those shoulders back, use the core, really reach out of those hip sockets. Long, long spine, crown is pushing diagonally up. Really lengthen a little bit more. And now release your hands, place the palms up in front, and let your head just be heavy. Keep your feet flexed, keep your legs engaged. Really releasing the spine. With every exhale, try to get your head closer to the mat. From here, without holding your feet, come to that long diagonal. Hands can be wherever you like, open or ahead or even behind. But I want to see that long spine. One more time. Really pushing forward out of the hip sockets, shoulders back, core is working. Very strong pose here. Really lengthen even more. And come to a vertical spine. Shake out those legs, very good. Not easy, but we're building slowly every day. Okay, so find a comfortable seated position. Again, let's see where we are today, each of us, with our lotus. So if your legs, of course, your legs further out, or you can take the heels together. I want you to be comfortable though. That's the most important thing. If you need to prop yourself up on something, feel free. Those who feel they are ready for half lotus or lotus, find that position. Make sure your sit bones are nice and even. Broad across the collarbone. Let's close our eyes for a moment. Hands can be on your knees or at your heart center. And let's just gather ourselves before we start the next sequence. Nice tall spine. Couple of nice, good breaths through the nose and out through the nose. Finding our center again. Relax your facial muscles as you are breathing in and out. We often take a lot of strain in our jaw and in our face, so try to keep relaxed. Should feel comfortable. From here, I want you to take your hands, spread it behind you on your fingertips, and we're going to really open up our chest, letting our head go, pushing our shoulder blades together, arching our back, looking up at the ceiling. And now, release the hands, chin to chest, and inhale up, looking up, opening up the chest, and exhale down. Inhale up, pushing the chest forward, pushing the shoulders back, keeping both the bones even on the ground, and exhale down, chin to chest. Last time, inhale up. Let's hold it there a moment, pushing our chest forward. And exhale down. Chin to chest. Palms up, behind, and roll all the way down. Keeping both the bones on the ground. You may not go far, that's okay. Use your core, you'll go deeper. Keep your breath even. With every exhale, you may go a little deeper. Arms are relaxed. On your next inhale, roll up to that diagonal place I love. Hands are shooting back. Use your core here. Head in line with the spine. Breathe evenly. One more big breath. Relax the arms to the floor. Come back to our vertical position. And let's twist. Left hand on right knee. Looking over the right shoulder. Pushing the left shoulder back. Really keeping that nice vertical spine. Growing from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Really growing tall. But twisting that upper torso. Head can be wherever it's comfortable. Breathing nice and even. Back to the center. And let's twist the other way. Pushing your heart forward. Pushing your shoulders back, using your core here, lifting out of your hip sockets. Breathing nice and evenly. With every exhale, you may get a little further twist. Back to center. And one last time, rolling down. This time, if you want, clasp your hands behind your back and lift those hands all the way to the ceiling. Opening up the chest. Breathing. Nice, even breaths here. As we roll up with control, slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Keep those arms lifted if you can. Bring the arms down. Undo them and shake out those legs. Very good. Really opening up the hips here and the spine. Okay, so my left leg was in front. I'm going to put my right leg in front. So one side may be easier than the other. So you feel what works today. Start from our nice vertical spine. Core is working. Shoulders are pushing back. Head in line with the spine. Let's roll down to start. All the way, get the spine going. Hands can be in front or behind. Relax, palms up. Breathing nice and evenly. Both sit bones should be on the ground evenly. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Hands be on either side extended. And actually we're going to open our chest a little bit further back. You can put your fingertips, opening your chest, looking up, arching the back, a little micro back bend. And chin to chest here. Inhale up, opening up the chest, looking up. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up, opening, arch that back. Keep both sit bones even. And exhale down. Inhale up. Push those shoulder blades together. And exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Let's hold it there a moment, pushing your shoulders back, pushing your heart forward. Chin is really reaching up to the ceiling. And now exhale down, chin to chest. Excuse me. Shoulders are really sort of hunched over. You've got a little curve in your spine. The other way. From here, keep the palms behind, palms up. Arms are heavy, head becomes heavy all the way down. One more time. Breathing nice and easy. Feel that lower back really opening up now. On your next inhale, roll up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to the top. Find that long vertical spine. And let's twist each way, right hand on left knee. Really twisting, pushing your shoulders back. Long neck, or neck can be wherever it wants.
wherever it's comfortable. But sit bones are even on the ground. Focus on your breath. With every exhale, maybe you'll get a little further around. On your next inhale, back to center. And let's twist the other way. Nice long vertical spine. Use your core here. You'll get a little further. One more big breath. Back to center. Last time rolling down. If you'd like to clasp your fingers behind your back and reach the arms high. Breathing evenly. Really reach those arms. Breathe. On your next inhale, come back slowly, keeping the arms lifted all the way to your vertical position. Fine. Arms are lifted still. Release the hands and shake out those legs. Well done. That was intense. Whew. Okay. Oh, we're almost out of time. I never timed things quite right, so forgive me for that. Let's do just a quick boat. Whichever one you want, bend knees or straight knees. Hold it for as long as you're able. When you're ready to come down slowly with control. I suggest coming first slowly down with your legs. And then slowly vertebra by vertebra with the spine. All the way down. We work the lower back a lot, so let's bend both knees in. Hold on to the bottoms of our feet or the sides or the ankles. And let's just rock, happy baby. We need that little massage. The base of our spine feels really good. We work the hips a lot and the hamstrings a lot and the lower back a lot. If you want to extend both legs out, feel free. Enjoy. When you're ready, extend both legs to the floor. Relax your ankles. Relax the glutes. Find where your shoulders are comfortable. Open up your arms, palms up. Relax your jaw, relax your neck. If you feel a little vulnerable today, feel free to place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your tummy. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbows, close the eyes. Let's take a few big breaths together through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now just go into your regular breathing. Relax your facial muscles. Let go. Really let go.